Welcome friends to tonight's review. As you may see, the face paint is gone, but the sense of desperation and uncertainty remains. Unemployment. So, tonight we're going to be reviewing Blonde Bock from Gordon Biersch. Now, out of all the Gordon Biersch beers, this is the only one I kind of don't like, and we'll see why. It's a My Bock / Hell's Bock. Slightly lighter colored than I've seen other ones like that, and it comes in at about 7% ABV. So, reading the description here. Blonde Bock is a unique golden Bock beer with a smooth and balanced malty flavor. Made popular in the early 1600s, Bock lagers were originally brewed by monks during fasting periods. Most Bock lagers are dark in color, however ours is brewed primarily with lighter roasted Pilsner and golden carapace malts. So, let's open this up and drink it, shall we? Oh, I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Using a no-nick glass today, just because I don't give it enough love. I'm gonna pour it a bit strong, but that's okay. We'll live. With what appears to be about a finger's worth of fluffy white head, and a pretty much golden color. It's primarily malty. Very sweet malts. It's almost like a slight hint of overripe bananas there. Yeah. That's what gets me. It's a little bit too estery for a lager, I find. And of course there's that bit of the German hops in the back there. Thick coating mouthfeel. Mouthfeel on this is very thick. The front and mid palate is intensely sweet. Almost cloyingly so. I almost wish there was a bit more carbonation to go and balance that off a little bit. The primary flavor of the malts underneath the initial sweetness is rather biscuity as opposed to crackery. Yeah, like a really thick biscuit. Some slight spicy bitterness to the hops in the finish. All in all, it's okay. There's some off flavors here and there, especially in the nose. The nose always gets me. And also, too, I find it kind of boozy. Especially after the finish goes off, you're just kind of left with this sort of boozy taste in your mouth. And so that's why I consider this pretty much the weakest of their offerings. It's not that they can't do a good My Bock. The one that came with the spring box set is actually a very good Maibach. I kind of wish it was their regular instead of the seasonal, and this one was a seasonal. That said, it's no drain pour. It does get a bit ick if it gets a little bit too warm, so try to have this one straight out of the fridge and don't let it sit around too much. It tends to get very, very overwhelmingly sweet and kind of gross aftertaste if you're drinking it warm. If it's cold, it's pretty good. Especially I like how the mouthfeel is. It's a pretty good mouthfeel. But all in all, given the choice, taking a case of Gordon Biersch to party, I would try to get other people to drink these ones, and I'd go and save all the Pilsners and the Marzens for myself, as well as the seasonals. I tend to like the seasonal ones too. Not so much the current one, but I'll get to that later. Anyways, I'd also like to go and try this on tap at the brew pub to see if it's any different on tap. Perhaps it might be. I don't know, it's really weird. For some reason, I'm actually enjoying this a bit more than I usually do. I guess this one really has to be taken fresh. Because I usually don't get Gordon Biersch this fresh. This one came like right off the line. It's a little over a month old. Usually I end up getting them when they're 2 months old because of the way the supermarkets here go and stock the shelves. So I guess it's a bit better when it's completely, right off the line. Okay. Well, that's your beer review for tonight. Gordon Biersch, Blonde Bock, kind of a mixed pick, but you might really dig it, you might not. It's all to taste. So, your beer review for tonight is over. Prost.